What's up, guys? Jeremiah here, otherwise known as Zero Minded while I'm gaming. And right now, I just want to talk about some improvements I would like to see for the next weekend of the Battlefield 6 beta. I would also really appreciate a like, comment, and subscribe on this YouTube. I'm trying to get this channel off the floor, and any help would be so appreciated. And also, please feel free to drop by the stream. I stream every day, 7 days a week. Honestly, for most of the day at twitch.tv/zerominded. Alright, so I'm kind of just going to go off on a tangent here. I have some points written down, and we're just going to hit them one by one. So first and foremost for me is the TTK. It's super quick, man. Like, it's kind of unfair. And sometimes you even get this issue where you get, like, super bulleted. You know what I'm saying? Where you get hit once, at least to you. It seems like you got hit once and you're just automatically dead. Those two things combined, I feel, just really ruin the game, and they make it so realistic. It almost feels like I'm playing Squad, you know, or Hell Let Loose, or some sort of milsim game like that. And that's not really why I signed up for Battlefield. You know what I'm saying? I want an arcade shooter that has, you know, multiple layers of combat. You have air, tanks, vehicles, infantry, right? So I'm looking for that in an arcade style, and so far the TTK is kind of ruining that. And next is the hit reg, man. Sometimes I'm hitting people, I'm getting the hit markers, and the numbers aren't popping up. That means there's something wrong with the hit reg. Or sometimes the numbers do pop up, and these people aren't dying. You know what I'm saying? I'm seeing 25, 25, 25, 25, which means I should get a kill. Alright, I've even seen over 100 on a single person not dying. There's clearly something wrong with the hit reg. You know, I think for a new game like this, the developers would really want to, you know, invest in their servers. And hopefully that's not the issue. Hopefully it's just something wrong with the netcode of the game that they are working hard to fix. And we don't have a repeat of the Battlefield 2042 hit reg, which was abysmal at times. But when it worked great. Mouse input, right? So I've noticed a lot of people saying that their mouse input feels like they're moving in syrup. You know what I'm saying? Like it's molasses, like it's kind of slow. I really credit that to the uniformed soldier aiming. I turned that shit off, and let me tell you something, dude. My aim improved significantly. I wasn't over flicking, under flicking anymore. It was more so I'm on target, and if I die, it was because I lost the fight. Or, you know, if you hop by the stream, you'll see. Sometimes I'll be like, oh man, that was just bad aim on my part, you know. But then there's other times where I'm moving my mouse, and it's either delayed, and because it's delayed, I notice I'm not moving, so I move it even more, and then I overcorrect, and it's just really frustrating. The horizontal recoil. And recoil in general, but let's start with the horizontal. Dude, I'm telling you right now, I understand that real life weapons have horizontal recoil. I was in the infantry for 8 years. I've shot a crap ton of weapons. I know. But in a video game, it shouldn't be this dramatic, dude. The horizontal recoil is so overdone in this video game as opposed to any other video games. 2042 didn't have this issue. Battlefield 4 didn't have the craziest horizontal recoil. You could kind of do a lot, right? I've played Squad and Hell Let Loose. It's not that bad in there either, I feel. And then the recoil is also random at times, dude. Like, sometimes I'll go to the firing range before every single game. Most of the time, right? I would say 98% of the time I'm in the firing range while I'm waiting for the queue to put me in a game. And I'm really focusing on the recoil pattern, you know, and then all of a sudden, right, if the recoil is up and to the left, I'll be moving down and right on my mouse. I really need to get a mouse cam to prove this so I can have like video evidence. And all of a sudden it'll shoot right or it'll shoot left. And I'm like, okay, this is crazy. Like, this was not doing this in the firing range. What is going on? Right. And another thing with the recoil, it doesn't reset. So when you burst fire in video games, right, if you do this in Battlefield 2042, you can go and check right now. When you burst fire, the recoil usually pretty much auto resets, right? It's kind of like instant. Not realistic, but it's an arcade shooter, right? It doesn't do that in this game. The recoil does not reset. You have to wait until the barrel is at the center of your screen again for you to start shooting if you really want no recoil. And that's not always feasible in this video game. You know, like sometimes you need to put rounds down range and you need to just tap shoot. It's kind of difficult, you know, like it makes range fights not impossible because every weapon is fucking hit scanned, which is not cool too. I'll talk about that later. But it does make it unnecessarily hard for what's supposed to be an arcade shooter.
In this game mode, yeah, because it's not nearly as loud.
Yeah, and then I mentioned on this, it does feel like you're playing a milsim game with how much you have to go prone, you have to go into cover. If you saw my last video, I'm literally stressing to you, abuse headies, hide behind cover, go prone a lot. You know what I'm saying? Move and get down. You know, the old adage, I'm up, they see me, I'm down. It really applies here. And again, that's not what the people are signing up for, all right? This is an arcade shooter. We need to have the arcadiness to the game. It's really what the people love. You know what I'm saying? No person here is playing Battlefield because they want a realistic shooter. If they're saying that, they've never played Squad, Hell Let Loose, you know, Insurgency. Play that. You know what I'm saying? Don't come to Battlefield for that crap. Defense, man, it is overpowered on breakthrough. Okay, attack is a nightmare because of the aforementioned issues I've pointed out. Defense is pretty much what me and my friends really want to play. If we play attack and the teammates we have are not doing so hot, we'll just back out, man. Because we don't want to deal with that stress, dude. It's better to just play defense, which is, you know, not necessarily fair, right? Like, it should be more of an... It should really depend more on the team and not the actual position that you start in. You know what I'm saying? It should be closer to 50-50 with the real difference being the teammates you have. But defense is just hard, man. In 2042, me and 2-3 other people, dude, we could carry a team. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, I've played a game with vendors and that motherfucker single-handedly defended the last sector of a breakthrough match against me and 3 other dudes on a team. You know what I'm saying? So it was possible, but now it's not, man. Which is kind of, again, a symptom of all the other issues that I've been talking about.
Really helps too if you...
And then, of course, shotguns, man. There's really not much to say about that, right? Because everyone already knows. I shoot a shotgun at range, brother, and I'm telling you, I'm getting at least 42 damage. It's kind of absurd. You know what I'm saying? And because every weapon is hit scanned, there's no bullet drop off, right? There's no real dispersion. You kind of just get away with 2 hitting or 3 hitting people at range with a shotgun. Yeah, and it's really overpowered. And yeah, man, like the weapons are hit scanned, so that really just further exasperates that the shotguns are overpowered. And the same with snipers. Snipers need, you know, like a drop-off distance, right? Snipers are highly overpowered. I think they need to be dropped down a little. The damage is inconsistent. I've shot people at close range and have killed them when I'm pretty sure they were full health. I've shot people at close range who did 64 damage, did 80 damage, and, you know, it's just inconsistent. I want one consistent number for each range, and I would prefer some drop-off. But to say that, visibility, right? I know that's a huge issue. So I found kind of like a pseudo fix, for me at least, when I went into my NVIDIA settings and I went to the color section of the control panel. I upped the digital vibrance all the way to 100, right? You can thank Reap from Iconic for that, because that dude really helped me out. I appreciate that, Reap. And then if you're on an AMD graphics card, don't worry, I got you too. I looked this up. You want to mess with your contrast and your saturation. I don't have specific numbers because I got a 4090, but it is really good. And you know, like I suggest you try it. I did the same thing in Battlefield 2042 because I felt like I had some issues seeing people, but you know, that fixed it, and in this game it kind of helps a lot too. Now, all that being said, right, for all those gripes, I really do enjoy the game. Once I kind of got the idea in my head that, okay, I kind of got to play this like I'm playing Squad or Hell Let Loose or something, or Insurgency, whatever, right? Like, it felt good, you know? There's videos of me, there's videos here in the background of me I'm getting good kills. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm having fun with the game. I'm laughing. My previous video, like, if you watch the entire gameplay that I post at the end of the tips and tricks section, you'll see I'm kind of going crazy. Right, and I'm having fun. I'm yelling. I'm having so much fun. Excuse me. I do enjoy the game. Right, I really do like it, and I think there's a lot of potential here. I actually love the movement. The movement is like intermediately. It's like intermediate to slow. You know what I'm saying? It's like slow intermediate, and I don't know why, but it feels good. It almost feels like I'm playing Bad Company 2 again. You know what I'm saying? I played that game when I was in high school for like a week, but it kind of reminds me of that, and I really enjoy it, you know. And I think if we, you know, really focus on these issues throughout the lifespan of the video game, I think we're gonna have a great game. And I'm also really encouraging people to give it a break. I hear a lot of really polarizing ideas on this video game, right? Some people say they love it, some people say they hate it. I haven't really heard anyone, you know, give it a break, you know, or be understanding, right? Like, this isn't, you know, a finished product. This is the beta. You know what I'm saying? We have another beta that's probably gonna play, I hope to God, it's gonna play completely different, right? And we're probably gonna have some issues with that. They're probably gonna fix some shit and break some shit. You know what I'm saying? But I think through the lifespan of the game, we are going to have a better video game, far better than 2042 was. And I just hope that people kind of, you know, be patient with this. You know what I'm saying? I really do think we are back. You're right. Like I genuinely believe that. We just have some things to tweak along the way, but that's the same with any product. You know what I'm saying? I could pop open Battlefield 3 right now, and I'm sure I can make a video of why Battlefield 3, one of the most legendary Battlefield games, is kind of messed up and things they can fix. But I'm also giving the game grace, right? I'm giving the developers time to make a finished product, and I hope other people do too. So again, man, I appreciate you watching the video. If you made it to this part, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you could. Again, that would really help my channel out. And please feel free to drop by the stream, dude. I stream, like I said, for pretty much most of the day, every day, 7 days a week at twitch.tv/zerominded. Thank you guys for watching this video, and have a great night, and God bless.
And then that's just out of bounds too.